Hi, it is Josephine, and today we are formatting a paperback using Microsoft Word with the Kindle application plugin for Microsoft Word. Now, we've already formatted an ebook manuscript. If you haven't seen that video, that is step one to this video, so you should go back and view that video first. It is essential that you know how to format your ebook. Let's say you don't want to format ebooks, doesn't really matter. Those are the first steps to get you to this steps. So go back, watch that video on how to format an ebook using Microsoft Word, and we will come back and continue with this video. Now, for those of you who have already watched it, yay, good for you. Our Microsoft Word, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the dog, my apologies. So what we're going to do is we're going to format a paper book, and we're going to take you directly through all of the steps right now. There are some big differences between an ebook and a paperback. One of them being that it will have page numbers and headings, and it doesn't need as many title pages. This particular title page, the very first one that I had on my ebook, I actually delete this out. So we're just going to delete, 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 and then press delete a couple more times. And now our top page will be here. So you'll have your cover, you open it up to the right, you will see this page. The next page will go to the left, which is fine, and we will have to put in our ISBN number once we get it from Amazon. So we'll just type that in a second. This page will be on the right. Now, we don't want our title page to be on the left, so we're going to have to insert a break. And how we do that is we go up to our Kindle tab, insert section break right here. So now we have this guy, and you'll notice our next page is blank, so that's our left page. The right page is our title page, and we will have to insert another section break because we need a blank left page because chapters always begin on the right. So now our left page is blank, our right page, chapter 1, is right on target. So that's awesome. Now at this point, I'm actually going to save this as, because we want to keep our ebook, separate, and we want to keep a copy of it. So we're going to save it as the love plan, or your title of your book. And I always put paperback. And this gets saved in rich text format. So we want it in rich text format for the simple reason that it is easier to upload to Amazon. If you have it in other formats, sometimes it will not upload. So I've never had a problem uploading rich text format for the paperback. So I just throw it in rich text format. And I do it at this point because it does change where things sit. So it's important to do that early on, otherwise you will end up reformatting after you've saved, which is not cool. Now at this point, I'm going to put in some headers and footers. So I'm just going to click at the top of the page and it will automatically go, oh, we have a header. I always put in my title, oops, The Love Plan. It helps if you can spell your name right. I don't know why, but I always seem to creep over my own piece here. Home, we're going to center this so that each time it is centered. Now you can put a little hyphen here, or you can say bye. It's up to you what you want to do. So I just put in my name and the name of the book. We can also change what particular font we're using and how big or small the font is. Now we're going to go to the bottom of the page, and here's where things get fun. Now we're going to insert, is it insert? Where is it? Footer! We want to do page numbers. I always just put it toward the middle. And we are not on page 7. We're going to format our page numbers. We're actually starting at page 1 because this is the first chapter. So, oh, it's only coming up as, that's not how I want them. We're going to edit our footer, which may not come out. There we go. We're going to go over here. I'm not sure why. You'll notice the first pages still have our header and page number, and we don't want that because you don't want your first pages to have that before your chapter 1. So we just click on the header part, and you can click on the design, and right there it says different first page. Just click that little piece right there, and we'll close that, and now it is gone. So all the pages before you just go through them one by one, every page before the first chapter, just to make sure that they do not have it. And again, it looks really silly if it's on your cover page, so you don't want that. And now the only one that has it is all of the rest of our book after chapter 1. So starting on chapter 1 and afterward, you can see we will have the header and the footer, which is perfect. And what we do from here is we go to each chapter. So to bring up your navigation, press Control F and it will bring up your navigation bar. Press in chapter. We already know that this chapter 1 is on an odd number. So odd numbers will be the right-hand side of the page. We do not want a chapter, such as chapter 2 here, to be on an even number. See, page 22, he says it's an even number. So we want to switch that. We're going to put our little cursor right in front of the chapter. We're going to hit the Kindle tab and we're going to insert our section break. That way now our chapter, just highlight and press enter, is now on page 23. And we have to do that for each and every chapter that is on an even number, because we want our odd numbers to be left, our even numbers to be left and our odd numbers to be right. And we know that each time you open a book, your chapters are always starting on the right-hand side. So this one needs section break. 97, 116 is no good, so we're going to insert section break. He's now at 117, which is great. 136 is no good. Oops. Insert section break. So now he's 137, which is awesome. And you just go throughout the whole list that you have. It's very quick and it's very easy to do. You also want to do this. Now we've got all of our chapters and they all have odd pages. 1, 23, 45, 73, 97, 117, 137, 151, and 163, and 185. We also want to do this for our epilogue. So our epilogue is on page 200. That's got to change because, again, epilogues always start on the right-hand page. So now he's on 201. And then we'll come down here to our back matter. So we're going down our epilogue. So this is the last page of our epilogue. And now on page 206, which would be a left-hand page, we're starting our back matter. So instead, I would like to start our back matter on the right-hand side. So we're going to make that an odd number of 207. So now we have our blurb, our first blurb on the right-hand side. I'm okay with having the next stuff on the left-hand side. And we have our newspaper sign up. Now, for some reason, I have an extra page here. So I'm going to click on it, backspace, 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 backspace. Voila, the extra page is now gone. So Control S to save it, or you can hit the little save disk button up here. Again, we are in rich text format. Everything is now formatted just like that from our ebook to our paperback, and it is ready to publish, which is awesome. Okay, so I forgot to tell you something. Sorry about that. So here is your special little tip. For your paperbacks, when you are uploading them in your back matter, if you are having links, see in your ebooks, you can have links all you want, which is awesome advertising and something that you should do because it makes it really easy for your reader to go, oh, I like that blurb. I want to read that book next. I'll click the link and boom, 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 it sends them right to Amazon to the book. But in your paperback, nobody can click the link. So you can leave the link in, like all the words, right there. Not that you can see it very well. You can leave the words in, but you have to unlink it. It's just the way it is. That makes it, well, let's put it this way. Amazon doesn't like links in their paperbacks. So you just hyperlink it. I think that's the term. There is a way to do that. If you need to Google that, Google it, look it up. You will find a way to do it. And then you can still have the link in your back matter, but it's not actually linked. And so it will print the link in your print book, but Amazon doesn't go, you can't do this. So just a little tip for you. Congratulations! You have just formatted your first paperback using Microsoft Word. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was really helpful, and now you're ready to upload your manuscript to Amazon, which is awesome. So you should have an ebook formatted now and a paperback formatted. So go and check out my other videos on how to upload your ebook, how to upload your paperback. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, ask questions, let us know what's going on. You can also check out the links in the bottom to my Facebook account for the newsletter, Josephine's Tips for Authors, and also to my actual book pages. If you would like to purchase a book on Amazon, that would be totally awesome. Shameless plug for my book. Stay tuned, subscribe, click the little bell so that you can get alerts when we have new videos out. Take care, and thank you so much.